Over December, January, February, March, April, May, June and July, there will be 10 sitting days of the federal parliament. 10 days when the parliament will sit over all of that time from the end of this week through to the 9th of August next year. 10 sitting days. You would go a long way in history to find a year where there are so few sitting days in the first half of the year. This is effectively a sitting calendar designed for a parliament that doesn't meet and meets as rarely as possible between now and when the next election. In the month of January, no parliamentary sitting, unsurprising. In the month of February, 7 days. 7 days. Then you think maybe they make it up for in March. In the month of March, 3 days. 3 days. Now, what they've said is that they'd intend— now, those 3 days are budget week, and they've been making clear that their intention is to go to an election following the budget. Now, if it's a May election like they've been saying, that means we would not come back in June because of the time it takes for the ballots to be declared, and we next sit after that in August. So on that basis, over December, January, February, March, April, May, June and July, there will be 10 sitting days of the federal parliament. 10 days when the parliament will sit over all of that time from the end of this week through to the 9th of August next year. 10 sitting days. Now, I admit 10 sitting days is enough for the government to get through their whole agenda. I get that. But in terms of scrutiny, in terms of a government being accountable, this is a calendar for a government that wants to hide from scrutiny. This is a calendar from a government that will do anything to avoid answering questions, and this is a calendar next year from the sort of government that has made a decision that on its watch there will never be an anti-corruption commission. Because in those 10 days, when 3 of them are budget week, and they're saying they're not going to introduce an anti-corruption commission this year, that means on their watch there will never be an anti-corruption commission.